Why choose the Quad Cities? We are a defense community anchored by the Rock Island Arsenal, a major military installation and national center of excellence in logistics, training, and manufacturing. The Rock Island Arsenal is a center of gravity for the Army Materiel Command, home to Global Army and Joint Logistics Commands, and the Arsenal's Joint Manufacturing and Technology Center, which has the innovative manufacturing capabilities to protect our nation. The Rock Island Arsenal is home of the First Army, training and mobilizing the nation's active, Guard, and Reserve soldiers. It is a center for engineering, infrastructure, and water resource management as the location of the Army Corps of Engineers Rock Island District Headquarters. Beyond the Arsenal, defense companies in the Quad Cities are major players in our national safety. From leading-edge aerospace and defense technology systems to keeping the President safe on Air Force One. Alcoa Davenport Works, Cobham Mission Equipment, McLaughlin Body Company, and Mandus Group are all part of the Quad Cities Defense Cluster, manufacturing products that support the defense industry. Whether it's Humvees and armored vehicles produced by Alcoa or McLaughlin Body's 50,000 cabs used in frontline missions, Quad Cities Defense Company supports soldiers and national security. KBR, DynCorp, Fluor, and Vista International all have a presence in the Quad Cities to provide logistical support around the world. Over 500 Quad Cities businesses fulfill Department of Defense contracts, and 70 Department of Defense organizations are located on the Rock Island Arsenal. The Quad Cities is a national manufacturing and logistics cluster supporting our nation's defense. We invite you to join this exciting venture by enhancing your presence in the Quad Cities. Take it from Mandus Group, a local defense company engaged in a public-private partnership with the Arsenal.
The Rock Island Arsenal has been the traditional OEM for artillery for the United States Army and Marine Corps for the past 150 years. Consequently, the Rock Island Arsenal has a very sound and strong brand recognition, name recognition on the world scene. So having a partner like that is with you in developing your product line is important for us because it gives us immediate credibility as we try to sell our new howitzers worldwide.
The Quad City stands ready to serve your needs. We want your business in the queue. Contact us now and let your business reap the rewards. Why choose the Quad Cities? The Quad Cities is a manufacturing center of excellence with roots in innovation that go back nearly 200 years. We're home to industry giants like Deere & Company World Headquarters, Alcoa, 3M, Sevier Steel, Kone, and the Rock Island Arsenal, a major military installation. Companies depend on our workforce, infrastructure, and supply chain to advance manufacturing standards across the globe.
We have a great source of workers to draw on here in the Quad Cities. They understand productivity and they understand the impact of productivity on global competitiveness. So that's a great plus here. Secondly, we have a great supply base in close proximity to the operations, and so we can draw upon that for the many needs that we have for these very complex products that we produce. And then finally, in terms of logistics, when you look at the availability of rail, the interstate system that comes close to us, and also the great airport that we have, all those things put together make this a really great place to relocate a business.
The Quad Cities is a bi-state region in eastern Iowa and western Illinois, located 2.5 hours west of Chicago and within 300 miles of 37 million people. Our workforce is 530,000 strong, and the more than 40 colleges and universities within a 90-mile radius pumps 33,000 college graduates into the labor force each year. Companies like the 60-year-old Crawford Company have grown year after year, and being in the Quad Cities strengthens their business.
Well, I think over the years, the culture that's been created in the Quad Cities is one of a very dedicated type employee, somebody that's mechanically inclined, somebody that works hard, gives 110%, and is willing to learn new things and try different things and evolve.
While John Deere Agriculture, Construction and Forestry Equipment, Alcoa Aluminum, and advanced lightweight armor manufactured at the Arsenal are most well known, Other high-tech advancements happening here are quietly changing the technological landscape around the world. The Quad Cities Manufacturing Lab is a research and development center that partners with the Rock Island Arsenal and private companies to prototype parts and processes using titanium, lightweight composites, and other advanced materials. Genesis Systems Group is the largest robotic arc welding work cell manufacturer in the country, and Cobham manufactures equipment that aids military in the harshest of conditions. Every step of the process, from research and development to prototype to end user, is done in the Quad Cities.
We've been here for over 60 years, and I look at it and it breaks down to very competitive from a cost basis. We have a great workforce here, really dedicated, highly credentialed people. We have great transportation access, and our supply chain is second to none.
A true multimodal region, the Quad Cities is served by 4 interstates and over a dozen state and federal highways, putting us within a 5-hour truck drive of Milwaukee, St. Louis, Kansas City, Des Moines, Indianapolis, and Omaha, and within a day's drive of most of the U.S. business population and parts of Canada. Our location on the Mississippi River gives businesses access to the Gulf of Mexico, the Great Lakes, and foreign ports. The region has 46 private and public barge terminals, with 23 offering direct rail access. We also have 2 major airports, with runways ranging from 5,000 to 10,000 feet in length, and 3 freight railroads. Companies here may also realize significant cost savings by operating through our foreign trade zone. Every day, manufacturing in the Quad Cities impacts millions of people around the world. The Quad Cities stands ready to serve your needs. We want your business in the queue. Contact us now and let your business reap the rewards. The Quad Cities, situated at the crossroads of Interstate 80 and the Mississippi River, is a multimodal transportation hub and prime location for moving products, people, and information quickly, cost-effectively, and efficiently. Located 2.5 hours west of Chicago and within 300 miles of 37 million people, the Quad Cities is the largest 300-mile market west of Chicago. With growing demands to move not just products, but data across the globe in a matter of seconds, high-tech infrastructure is essential. Our fiber is connected to the entire U.S. and the world, with a primary source of fiber running from Chicago to Denver, owned by a local company. This allows your business to operate like any business in a larger metropolitan area, but at a fraction of the cost. In fact, the U.S. Army counts on our fiber line to track every piece of equipment within the Army and to ensure that soldiers around the world have the equipment they need on every mission. Our location on North America's largest river system, the Mississippi River, gives businesses access to the Gulf of Mexico, the Great Lakes, and foreign ports, translating into significant cost savings compared to landlocked locations. The region has 46 private and public barge terminals, with 23 offering direct rail access by Class 1 and Class 2 carriers. Our major airports, including the Quad Cities International Airport and Davenport Municipal Airport, have runways ranging from 5,000 to 10,000 feet in length and 3 freight railroads. Crisscrossed by 4 interstates and over a dozen state and federal highways, we are within a 5-hour truck drive of Milwaukee, St. Louis, Kansas City, Des Moines, Indianapolis, and Omaha, and within a day's drive of most of the U.S. business population and parts of Canada. All of these transportation systems are integrated, complete with a transload facility built as part of a 250-acre master logistics center. Our in-place intermodal transportation system all equates to cost savings and a more reliable supply chain.
Here in the Quad Cities, we have the proximity to Interstate 80. We have a really great airport, an international airport, which helps us both with bringing parts in to the facility, but also with transporting the many people that travel globally. And then the proximity of great rail service. We ship literally hundreds of combines to the east and west coast every year, and so that capability here is a big plus for us.
With such ease in transporting products around the world, it's no wonder Global Trade magazine has ranked the Quad Cities among the top 50 cities for global trade. Machinery makes up the majority of our exports, with global leaders in manufacturing such as Deere & Company and Alcoa shipping products worldwide from the region. Companies here may also realize significant cost savings by operating through our foreign trade zone, which allows companies to defer or eliminate customs duties and increase efficiencies. Not only does our infrastructure offer companies easy access to global markets, but our region also has a skilled workforce of 530,000 people, available to ensure our local businesses can thrive. With targeted programs such as Western Illinois University's Supply Chain Management Bachelor in Business degree, logistics employers have a pool of educated workers to draw from. Plus, there are more than 40 colleges and universities within a 90-mile radius that pump 33,000 college graduates into the labor force each year. As warehousing, distribution, and logistics continues to become a growing and crucial part of the nation's economy, the Quad Cities stands ready to serve your needs. We want your business in the queue. Contact us now and let your business reap the rewards.